before we watch this, I may be starting and stopping. I just want to give you guys that heads up. It's not going to be your typical trailer reaction, if you will. But I have seen just a little bit of it, seen some pictures of it. And I think that it's very important to note. Now, I'll go ahead and make this point immediately before we just watch a little bit of this trailer. We may not even watch the entire deal. But from a market standpoint, I emphasize this no matter what. And I want to make sure that these guys are credited, the people that are part of this movie, because they weren't arrogant enough to the point to where they were going to be so stuck in their ways that they didn't make any changes. This is the approach that I think any film, like definitely when they have money and they're using very, very notable characters, certainly it doesn't matter where it comes from, comic books doesn't matter. The trailers that you put out should act as, they should act as test run, right? And that if we get some responses and people don't like it, makes adjustments, right? You can't please everybody, but make adjustments. There's some things that you can look at and you can be like, okay, this was a mistake, right? Let's make some changes. It should go as a test run, because what it does is not only does it make your end product better, but people look at you as from a creative standpoint, and we look like, all right, or we look at it like, all right, you care. You actually give a crap not only about your property, but about your fan base. But I just want to look at a little bit of this.
A little ball of super energy.
Like, look at that, right? Now look at the comparison. Matter of fact, let me screenshot this real quick. I'm doing this all right now, all live. I'm screenshotting this because that's going to be, this right here is going to be my thumbnail. Look how much better this looks. And I'm glad, and that's why they did it, right? That's exactly why they did. If you saw the first Sonic trailer, you were like, who in the blue hell is this? Now he looks like Sonic. His eyes aren't necessarily all the way connected like they've been historically, but it looks like Sonic now. It looks like Sonic.
In an extremely handsome package. On my planet, people were always after my powers. So I came to yours. It gets a little lonely.
Oh, I love it. Reading the Flash
okay.
comics. Absolutely love it.
I am living my best life on Earth. What? Ow! At the place Sonic! At the Pitcher's Mound also Sonic!
Like, it's a complete redesign, right? So now he looks more he looks more believable as a Sonic, which I don't know what the world, that first trailer when we first got it, we were like, who is this? Like, what is this? And there was a lot of backlash, like, this is goofy. They took a step back, they made some announcements like, hey, all right, we're gonna delay this, we're gonna do this, and then they went back to the drawing board. And I get that it's easy to do that because, you know, they're doing CGI and stuff like that. But I think this should be done with no matter what the movie is. There's always, you know, stuff that there's B-roll footage, there's stuff that they can edit in, stuff they can edit out. Like, do that, man. Like, when there's a problem, and I get you can't like refilm everything, but when there's a big time problem that everybody, you know, everybody's saying like, this is a problem, this is a problem, this is a problem. Sometimes you got to cut your losses and be like, we can't fix that. But in the same respects, this looks astronomically better than what it was before.
Why are you hiding out in my garage?
They're coming for me! If they steal my power, they could conquer the universe. You have to help me.
No, I don't. Please, it's life or death.
Good morning, my rural chum.
Mr. Dr. Robotnik. I'm going to give you 5 seconds to tell me where it is.
Wait! Don't hurt him! Road trip? Woo-hoo!
This can't be happening to me.
Oh my God, stop the car right now! What? The world's largest rubber band ball? We gotta see it!
No, this is not some fun family road trip.
You're right. It was lame. Gift shop was cool, though.
Whatever this creature is, I'm going to uncover.
Who cares, Dr. Robotnik? How y'all feel about that? How do y'all feel about it?
I
I just thought you might like a latte with steamed Austrian goat milk.
Of course I want a latte. I love the way you make them!
We gotta lay low. Let me show you how it's done. So should we get out of here?
Yeah, time to go.
I always want to do this. Nailed it! Uh-oh. Let's go! Here comes the boom!
How are you not dead?
I have no idea!
What's up with this like remastered version of like Blitzkrieg Bop? What was that all about?
That was an illegal left, by the way.
Well, it's not remastered.
Oh,
It's,
this
it's
one is cute. Let's keep him.
somebody else doing it.
You've got
It sounds
car
like it, at
insurance,
least.
right?
Why would you throw your life away for this silly little alien?
Good time.
He's my friend.
Let's go! This is my power. And I'm using it to protect my friends.
This is so intriguing, if I'm gonna be completely honest. Like, this is intriguing. Like,
So, you're supposed to be Tom's best friend that he won't shut up about. Well, I don't see the appeal. That is very gross. Let's go!
like, you know what I mean? Like, dude, this is how you do it, man. Like, I think people should be credited when, well, you know, you give it to them where it's due, and that's to do. You had people that were like, this is a freaking mess. They made the adjustments. They made the adjustments, man. They made the adjustments, and that's what's important. You make the adjustments. I think nowadays, certainly when it comes to these comic book depictions, they'll throw a trailer out there, and people are like, "What the? This isn't the character that we know and love, right? This isn't that." And then they're like, "So what? You gonna like it, and you gonna shut up, right?" And then they get all this backlash, and then I make these videos, and then, you know, the hardcore fanboys that accept everything that Disney does, for example, they think I'm part of the problem, which, you know, it is what it is. But nonetheless, I can appreciate when people take historically, you know, they're obviously playing on a nostalgia and using a character like Sonic, but characters that we know and love, we're familiar with, they take them and then they do them justice. I can appreciate that. Specifically out of this, that doesn't mean that I don't want to overcredit them, because they shouldn't have came out with the first trailer in the first place. Somebody should have been working with them, should have been like, this is unacceptable. But at least they had enough, you know, because it takes a certain type of, you know, whoever's the shot callers over there, it takes certain kind of people to be like, all right, we jacked up. Let's make the adjustment. So big shout out. I don't even know who's part of this project, but big shout out to them.